The next global divide will not be rich versus poor. It will be intelligent nations versus reactive nations. The next great empire is not going to be built with armies, oil, or gold, but with intelligence. Not human intelligence alone, not artificial intelligence alone, but a fusion of people, machines, institutions, data, vision, and choices. It's a race to create a nation that learns faster than other nations. A government that sees problems before they explode. A public sector that does not drown in paperwork. An economy that does not wait for permission to grow. This is not science fiction. This is the next battlefield of development. Welcome to Conscious Pirate. Today, we are exploring a dangerous and powerful question. What does it take to build the intelligent nation? For centuries, nations rose through land, labor, capital, factories, ports, minerals, and military power. But the world has shifted. Today, the most powerful resource is no longer buried under the ground. It is buried in data, in decisions, in systems, in the ability to learn, adapt, and act faster than everyone else. The countries that understand this will not simply become richer, they will become more capable. And the countries that ignore it may find themselves trapped, not because they lack talent, but because their systems are too slow for the age they are living in. The future will not simply be divided between rich nations and poor nations. It will be divided between intelligent nations and reactive nations. An intelligent nation uses data to plan. A reactive nation waits for crisis. An intelligent nation builds digital public infrastructure. A reactive nation builds paperwork mountains. An intelligent nation turns citizens into creators. A reactive nation turns citizens into applicants, queue members, and frustrated observers. This is the new divide. Not north versus south, not east versus west, but fast-learning systems versus slow-moving systems. AI resets everything. An intelligent nation is not a country where everyone uses apps. It is not a country with flashy technology conferences. And it is not a country that buys expensive software and calls that transformation. An intelligent nation is a country where intelligence is built into the operating system of society, where schools prepare citizens for the future, where government services are simple, fast, and humane, where entrepreneurs can move from idea to market without being crushed by bureaucracy, where health, education, agriculture, finance, and justice are connected by data, trust, and purpose. It is a nation designed to learn. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Many nations are trying to solve 21st century problems with 20th century institutions. Paper-based systems, fragmented departments, slow procurement, disconnected databases, education systems designed for yesterday's labor market. Public services built around the convenience of the institution, not the citizen. And when artificial intelligence enters this environment, it does not automatically create progress. It can amplify confusion. It can deepen inequality. It can make broken systems faster at being broken. That is why intelligence must be designed, governed, and directed. Artificial intelligence is powerful, but AI is not the strategy. AI is an instrument. The real strategy is national capability. Can the country educate its people? Can it protect their data? Can it build trust? Can it modernize its institutions? Can it turn innovation into productivity? Can it make sure that technology serves the many, not just the few? A nation does not become intelligent because it uses AI. It becomes intelligent when AI is aligned with purpose, ethics, institutions, and people. 4 foundations matter. First, digital infrastructure. Citizens need identity systems, payment systems, connectivity, cloud capacity, and secure platforms. Second, human capability. People need the skills to use, question, build, and govern intelligent systems. Third, institutional reform. A slow, fragmented government cannot lead an intelligent economy. Fourth, trust. Without trust, data becomes dangerous. AI becomes suspicious. Reform becomes resisted. Technology is only one part of the story. The deeper question is this: can the nation organize itself intelligently? The intelligent nation must not be built for machines. It must be built for citizens. A farmer who can access market prices, weather insights, and finance. A patient whose medical history does not disappear between clinics. A student with personalized learning support. A small business owner who can register, pay taxes, access support, and trade without drowning in forms. A young person who can turn creativity into enterprise. This is where intelligence becomes real. Not in policy documents, not in boardrooms, not in slogans, but in the daily life of the citizen. But there is a warning. If nations do not build their own intelligent capacity, they may become digitally dependent. Their data may be extracted, their platforms may be owned elsewhere. Their citizens may become users, not creators. Their economies may consume technology without shaping it. This is the new form of dependency. Servers, algorithms, platforms, standards, data flows. The intelligent nation must therefore ask, who owns the infrastructure? Who controls the data? Who writes the rules? Who benefits from the intelligence being created? Because if you do not build your future, someone else will rent it back to you. This is the hallmark of digital colonialism. Here is the hopeful part. The intelligent nation is not only for wealthy countries. It is not about the countries that have always been successful in the past. In fact, countries with younger populations, urgent problems, and flexible systems may have an extraordinary opportunity. AI becomes the equalizer. This is the greatest opportunity for developing nations. They can leapfrog. They can build smarter public services without inheriting decades of legacy infrastructure. They can train young people for new industries. They can use AI to improve agriculture, health, education, finance, and governance. They can become laboratories of practical innovation. But this requires courage, not the courage to copy, the courage to design, the courage to do things right from the start, the courage to embrace the AI era and serve the people. This is an opportunity for developing nations. AI resets everything. The most important technology in the intelligent nation is not the algorithm. It is leadership. Leadership that identifies with the best. Leadership that chooses to be AI first. Leadership that understands systems. Leadership that embraces the views, wishes, and aspirations of the people. Leadership that can think beyond election cycles. Leadership that does not fear talent. Leadership that thrives during change. Leadership that brings together government, universities, entrepreneurs, communities, investors, and the people. Because intelligence cannot be imposed from the top. It has to be coordinated. A nation becomes intelligent by remaining open to new knowledge and evidence. A proactive nation must position itself to continuously adapt and learn from its environment. An intelligent nation is one that evolves faster than the world changes. A nation becomes intelligent when its leaders stop asking, "What technology should we buy?" and start asking, "What future are we building?" If this video challenged the way you think about the future of your country, please share, comment, like, and subscribe for more content. We love to hear from you, and everything we do for you. This video is only the beginning. If this idea in this video speaks to you, if you believe nations must become wiser, faster, fairer, and more capable, then I invite you to go deeper. This idea is explored thoroughly in the book, The Intelligent Nation, where the blueprint is spelt out in more detail. The book is available on Amazon in ebook, paperback, and hardcover, not as a book about technology alone, but as a call to rethink what a nation can become, and the difference this can make to its people. So here is the final question. Will nations use artificial intelligence simply to automate the old world? Or will they use it to imagine a better one? Because the future will not wait for slow institutions. It will not wait for outdated education systems. It will not wait for leaders who confuse technology with transformation. The intelligent nation is inevitable. It must be built. By citizens, by entrepreneurs, by educators, by public servants, by leaders with imagination. The question is not whether AI will change the world. It already is. The real question is, will your nation be shaped by that change, or will it intentionally help to shape it into an image that meets its people's needs into the future? This is Conscious Pirate. Think deeply. Build boldly. Your life is your adventure. Never surrender your future. Ahoy!